All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rechakodash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone who teach and who also rule well. Peace and salutation to those of the hopeful elect. I just want to do a lesson, highlighting, pretty much, the times that we're in. Okay, the time, of the Lord's judgments, the time of the Lord's great judgments at that, because the scriptures tell you that the Lord's judgments, are daily, but we're entering into the time of the Lord's great judgments. Okay, the time of Jacob's trouble. All right, and all the wickedness, that these people have been doing within the earth, the Lord, is going to bring righteous recompense, okay, which is going to be, a horrible judgment, man, death by pain, concerning, the people of this world, also 2/3 of the nation of Israel, you so-called blacks, Latinos, Natives, Seminole Indians, okay, and specifically honing in on the women, okay, because, all right, this society, speaking of America, Babylon the Great, with this westernized philosophy, okay, has put women on a pedestal, okay, has allowed women, to be totally out of their natural order, okay, and that's why, you have a nation, full of harlots, okay, full of nothing but, holes. All right. It's because, Esau, the so-called white man, set up a society, where everything is backwards. Everything is out of order. OK, including, the woman. All right. And the Lord is going to bring a heavy judgment upon women. All right. Because, scriptures say that, there's nothing, well, roughly paraphrasing, there's nothing, compared to the wickedness of a woman. So let me get quick precept. This is the book of Sirach, chapter 25, verse 25. Well, I'm going to start at 24. Okay. It says, of the woman came the beginning of sin, and through her we all die. Yeah, going all the way back to Eve, being the weaker vessel. Okay, she ate of the fruit, of wickedness, of that the serpent, put upon her. Okay, she took that wickedness, to Adam. Okay, but the woman was the one that was out of place first. Okay. So it says, verse 25, give the water no passage, neither a wicked woman liberty to gad abroad. OK, and in the ancient world, for the most part, women were in order. OK, a woman will be brought up under her father. OK, then when she reached a certain age of marriage, OK, she would go from under, under the shadow of her father, and she will go under the shadow of her husband. Okay, and then she will be in subjection to her husband. Going all the way back to the book of Genesis, where the Lord said, brought the curses upon the woman, where when she would give birth, okay, she would have pain, and it said that her desire shall be to thy husband. Okay, and that stands. Okay, the woman, her desire is supposed to be, to her husband, but this society has set up, where women have liberty, to gad abroad, to do whatever they want. Okay, if they want, they can leave their husband. Okay, if they want, they could put their husband on child support. They can commit adultery on their husband. All right, and in this society, there's no consequence. Okay, so the Lord, Yahweh Shema Shai, is going to bring the consequence. Okay, going back to Sirach 25 and 25, give the water no passage, neither a wicked woman liberty to gather bride. Because what do you get when you allow women, to have liberty? Which a woman, her natural nature, okay, her nature is wickedness. Okay, that's why these women need to be under a righteous man. Okay, because the nature of a woman is wickedness. Okay, but what happens when you give a woman liberty to gather bride? Okay, you get adultery, you get, confusion. Okay, women try to rule over men. All right, you get Babylon the Great, America. Okay, all right. Let me get the word or the definition for liberty. This is the definition of the word liberty. The Google definition. It says the state of being free within society from oppressive restrictions imposed by authority on one's way of life, behavior, or political views. Okay, so the scriptures is opposing women having liberty. Okay, women are supposed to be under restrictions. Okay, women are supposed to be covered up, not dressed scantily clad. Okay, women are supposed to have a certain demeanor about themselves, being shamefaced. Okay, all right, and that's righteousness. That's the woman, how she's supposed to be. Okay, but the society is totally backwards, man. Okay, they want to break away from that easternized way of living, which has been going on, since the beginning of creation. Okay, and they want to and they have fully adopted this westernized mindset. Okay, especially Eve. All right, the Israelite woman, the so-called Black, Latino, Native, Seminole, Indian woman. Okay, they have fully adopted the doctrine of the devil, of Esau, Edom. Okay, and that's why our women are against us to this day. All right, they hate men. All right, they hate to be in order. Okay, they're contentious. All they want to do, is cause strife. Okay, and that's why these women, are the enemy to the Israelite man. Okay, but the Lord again is going to bring that judgment. Okay, because there is a judgment for being wicked. All right, and we're approaching that day. That's why all these things are happening in the earth. That's why we're in a pandemic. Because the Lord is causing this wicked place to cease. All right, the wickedness of Babylon, the hurtful works are fulfilled. Okay, all the wickedness that went on in the earth. All right, the poison, the wine of Babylon. Okay, all the hurtful works have been fulfilled, man. These other nations are trying to cling on to that westernized mentality. That's why you have women in these other nations trying to twerk. All right, because they're looking at what's going on in Babylon. All right, but the Lord is causing that to cease now. So I want to get another precept. Okay, because Esau totally set this world up catering to the woman. All right, and her lustful, wicked desires. Let me bear with me real quick. Here it is. This is 1 Timothy chapter 5 and 6. It says, "But she that liveth in pleasure is dead while she liveth." Okay, so these women are living in complete pleasure, and as we get closer and closer, to the day of the Lord's judgment, all right, the day of Jacob's trouble, okay, where lots of people is going to be taken out in large numbers, okay, all right, via all the plagues that the Lord set up. As we get closer, these women are going to get prouder, more out of pocket, man. The closer we get. 1 Timothy 5 and 6, "But she that liveth in pleasure is dead while she liveth." Okay, and these women are living in pleasure right now. All right, doing their wickedness. That's why the majority of the women you see have a OnlyFans. Okay, the majority of women you see, is on Instagram, advertising their lady parts, man. All right, advertising their body. All right, and a lot of these women are getting worshipped by the views. Okay, and who set up that platform? Who set up OnlyFans? Who set up Instagram? These different social media sites? The devil, Esau. All right, so he's gonna have to pay for that too. All right, but these women are gonna pay too. It says, but she that liveth in pleasure is dead while she liveth. So the Lord is gonna bring heavy judgment, man. Okay, let me get another precept. It's Isaiah 3:12. It says, as for my people, children are their oppressors and women rule over them. Okay, because Esau will be considered a child, man, a bastard at that. All right, because the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai is not dealing with the nation of Edom. Okay, the Lord hates the nation of Edom, yet they're in power. Okay, the Lord allowed them to be in power, to punish his people for a time. Okay, but now we're approaching the end of that punishment. So it says, as for my people, children are the oppressors and women rule over them. Yeah, Esau set that up. Okay. It says, oh, my people, they which lead thee, cause thee to err and destroy the way of thy paths. All right. You get complete confusion and going off. Okay. Going the wrong way of the path that Yahweh Shema Shai has set up. All right. Which is the laws and statutes, following the laws. Okay. But then Esau, he understood that if you put the woman on high, then you wouldn't get nothing productive. Okay, you would get confusion. And Esau, he likes making order out of chaos. Okay, let me get another precept real quick. All right, and look at Babylon, their idol. Okay, one of the idols, the Statue of Liberty. Okay, which goes back to the Queen of Heaven worship. And that's a heavy spirit in Babylon. All right. That's why you have a lot of men that are just that worship women, man. All right. That's why in the time of Jacob's trouble, the scriptures say that I will make a man more precious than fine gold. All right. Because only a real man, is defined by a man by following Yahweh Shema Shai. That's what a real man is defined by. OK, by serving Yahweh Shema Shai. All right, so these men that are out here that are not in the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shai, okay, they're not real men, okay? And during that time, the scriptures tell you that they shall be as women. All right, that's how dreadful, the times that we're about to approach. All right, but the Lord is bringing that judgment, and those that serve the Lord are going to be in the better case, okay? The Lord said he was going to make a man more precious than fine gold. All right. So, hey, man, that's going to be in a time of great judgment. And these women are going to be humbled. OK, greatly. All right. Because the Lord is going to shut down Babylon. OK, because these women, they're protected by Esau currently. Or if anything happened, they could just call Esau. They call the police or whatnot. All right. But what's going to happen when the Lord shuts everything down, man? All right. These women are not going to have anyone to call upon. All right. And all those followers that they've been having on their Instagrams, they're going to be lurking. OK, they're going to be lurking after them. Let me get a quick precept. All right. And this judgment is going to be heavy upon you Israelite women, because you Israelite women be the main ones pushing that harlot spirit. OK, you got artists such as Cardi B, Meg Thee Stallion, Beyonce, all these different, Israelites that Esau has put up there, to influence our people, man. All right. Is the reason why the women are like that to this day, man. Micah 7:10. Then she that is my enemy shall see it, and shame shall cover her, which said unto me, where is the Lord thy power? Okay, so we're approaching that time. All right. Hey, these women, all right, for being lewd and you know, pretty much saying that the Lord ain't gonna do nothing to him, super proud. All right. It says, my eyes shall behold her. Now shall she be trodden down as the mire in the streets. OK, so this time is approaching, and the beauty, you women that are beautiful. All right. That, you know, supermodel, so-called supermodel status. All right. IG model. All right. That beauty is going to in return become a curse unto you. OK. All right, because you're going to have military troops that are going to be out here on the streets during martial law. OK, and those military troops are going to be ravishing women also, not just, you know, random people on the streets, random, you know, random people. It's going to be the military troops that are going to be raping women, too. OK, and in that time, these women are going to be trying to seek after a man of the Lord. All right. But they're not. Most of them are going to be rejected. Most of them are not going to be able to find a man of the Lord. OK, so Micah 7:10. Then she that is my enemy shall see it, and shame shall cover her, which said unto me, where is the Lord thy power? So shame is about to cover these women. All right, because this whole time they was led to believe that what they was doing is cool. OK, that they was just engulfed in pure wickedness. All right, and everything is just going to be all good. All right. Nah, when the Lord really shut this thing down. All right. And that the reality sets in. OK, shame is going to cover these women, man. All right. Especially the Israelite woman. All right. It says, and shame shall cover her, which said unto me, where is the Lord thy power? My eyes shall behold her. Now shall she be trodden down as the mire in the streets. So great judgment, man. And this is a warning, you know, to those women, you know, that are, you know, out of control, pretty much. OK, that are not under they're not under their father. Neither are they under their husbands. OK, they're just out there just doing whatever they want to do. OK, now there are righteous women, all right, that are coming back to Yahweh Shema Shai. OK, you know, that will be delivered, that are trying to, you know, dress modest. You know, the Lord is going to take care of those women. OK, that are sincerely, you know, trying to seek out Yahweh Shema Shai. OK, that are trying to get back, you know, to the ancient way, the ancient mindset. OK, the Lord is going to look out for those women. But the rest of these women that are still stuck in the mindset of Babylon, they're going to be destroyed right along with it. All right, I'm going to get one more precept and I'm going to close it out. This is Isaiah 32:9. It says, rise up, ye women that are at ease. Hear my voice, ye careless daughters. Give ear unto my speech. Yeah, and these women are careless. They're at ease. OK, you know, these women are fully set, you know, in doing what they doing, you know, twerking, you know, making all kind of, you know, sex videos. OK, you know, selling themselves, you know, just being harlots. OK, all right. They're truly careless. All right. There's no fear of Yahweh Shema Shai upon them. There's no fear of the Lord just judging them for the things that they're doing, man. OK, verse 10, it says, many days and years shall ye be troubled, ye careless women, for the vintage shall fail, the gathering shall not come. Yeah, all that vanity, you know, looking cute and all that stuff, dressing up, you know, all that stuff is stopping, man. The vintage shall fail. And you see, we're at the beginning of that. OK, you know, different lockdowns. All right. A lot of restrictions have been placed, you know, upon Babylon and other parts of the earth. All right, where these women, you know, they can't fully go out like they want to. That's why they on the internet now more than ever. OK, but all that stuff is going to fail. It said the gathering shall not come. It says, verse 11, tremble, ye women that are at ease. Be troubled, ye careless ones. Strip you and make you bare, and gird sackcloth upon your loins. OK, and that's what's going to happen. All right, when the Lord shut this place down, all that, you ain't even gonna be able to find, toilet paper or tampons in that day. You ain't gonna be able to take a shower, like you want to. Okay, America is about to become a third world country, man. Food is gonna be scarce. All right, that's why it says, strip you, make you bare, and girt sackcloth upon your loins. Yeah, and that shows a sign of humility and lowliness. Okay. All right, these women, their hair gonna be all jacked up, wearing the same clothes. All right, dirty from sleeping outside. Okay, this is what's coming. Verse 12, it says, they shall lament for the teats, for the pleasant fields, for the fruitful vine. Yeah, and they're gonna be mourning after, them different benefits that Esau has been giving you women. Food stamps, child support. All these different, programs that's Esau set up. All right, really to cater to the woman more than anything. All right, these women are going to lament for that. Okay, and that's why when Esau roll out the microchip, a lot of them is going to take that chip because they going to be missing. All right, Esau taking care of them. Okay, they're going to miss sucking the breast of Esau, so to speak. Okay, it says they shall lament for the teats, for the pleasant fields, for the fruitful vine. Okay, so nothing but judgment is about to befall. Okay, and those people that end up taking the mark of the beast, a lot of them is still gonna starve to death. All right, because you can't hold back the spirit of famine. All right, they gonna think they gonna eat. The next thing you know, the food could run out. They take the mark of the beast. The next thing you know, they gonna get hit with a missile. All right. So hey man, nothing but heavy judgment is coming. All right. And this lesson specifically is just pinpointing, the women. I'm gonna get one more precept and close it out. It's in the book of Ezekiel, the 9th chapter. This is Ezekiel chapter 9 and 4. It says, and the Lord said unto him, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof. Yeah, and the Lord was saying this to an angel. All right. And that mark goes into the Hebrew word thuwah, meaning exemption from judgment. All right. So those that are crying out to Yahweh Shema Shai for all the abominations that are done in the earth, how the earth is totally backwards, all the wickedness that's going on. All right, those that are crying to the Lord by way of prayer, putting out these lessons, prophesying, all right, against this place. Those men have an exemption from judgment because they're not with the fashions of this world. Okay, the elect is totally against this place because we understand what righteousness is. All right, because the Lord opened our mind to the scriptures. All right, which is sound judgment. Okay, we understand what righteousness is, and we understand that this world is not righteous. So verse 5, it says, and to the others he said in my hearing, go ye after him through the city and smite, let not your eye spare, neither have ye pity. All right, so those that are conformed to this world, that love this world, all right, the Lord has death angels that are going to go out. Okay, in these end times. Verse 6, it says, slay utterly old and young, both maids and little children and women. All right. And I just wanted to highlight the point where it says women twice. Okay. It says slay utterly old and young, both maids and little children and women. You go into the word maid. It's the Hebrew word Bethwala. Pretty much a woman. Okay. Or yeah, a young woman. Okay. So it pretty much states a woman twice. All right. Why? Because these women are completely out of order, man. And the Lord has it out. Not only just for you women. All right. But the rest of the world, the rest of the wicked, 2/3 of our people. All right. But it named the woman twice for a reason. Okay, because these women are completely out of order. All right. So going back to the scriptures, it says, and to the others he said in my hearing, go ye after him through the city and smite, let not your eyes spare, neither have ye pity. Say utterly old and young, both maids and little children and women, but come not near any man whom is the mark, and begin at my sanctuary. Then they began at the ancient men which are before the house. Yeah. And the Lord is going to begin the judgment by, upon those that know that they're Israelites. All right. And there's a lot of women, all right, that got their head wrapped, that know the truth, that are still, committing adultery, that are out there still being wicked, man. They just got a head wrap on in a dress with fringes. They're not really, trying to change their ways. Okay. They still on the comment board. They still trying to cut men with the scriptures. They still trying to teach. All right. Just completely out of order, man. All right, so the Lord is also going to start there. All right, at the house, of the ancient, are those that know that they're Israelites. Okay, all right. So, hey, man, that's just what it is, man. We're approaching that time. Okay, but the Lord, He's going to pass over, the 1/3. Okay, the scriptures tell you, Isaiah 4:1, that 7 women shall take hold of 1 man. That word, that Salaki, that letter, that number 7 represents completion. Okay, so there's going to be, give or take, as many women that an elect brother, can handle. All right, and those women are going to be in complete order. All right, because when you read that scripture, it tell you that they was going to make their own food, their own clothes, only let them be called by thy name, which is only be done through sexual intercourse. All right. So those women are going to be in order during that time. All right. But for the rest of the women, which is, there's more women, on the earth than there's men. All right. There's going to be a lot of women getting judged, man. So, I just wanted to do that lesson. I want to say, call Allah Yahweh Shema Shai, Bashem Chakodash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone who teach and who also rule well. Peace and citation to those of the hopeful elect. Shalom and Abba Bubal.